Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Paul Scholes reckons United need a Spurs centre-back, and huge news drops before the West Ham clash. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Paul Scholes tells Man United to splash the cash on Spurs defender. Paul Scholes hasn't held back in his admiration for Tottenham's Cristian Romero, flatly suggesting that the Red Devils should move heaven and earth to bring the Argentine to Old Trafford. Scholes has observed that the centre-back looks properly fed up in North London and reckons he's already checked out of the project at Spurs. What really ticks the boxes for Scholes is Romero's grit and win-at-all-costs mentality. For the legendary midfielder, a player with that level of bite and character is exactly the sort of hard-man profile United are crying out for to shore up their backline. He also noted Romero seems to have lost his focus lately, largely down to his mounting frustrations with the club's hierarchy. Romero's discontent reached boiling point when he publicly called out the Spurs board, labeling the state of a squad that had only 11 fit senior players to face Manchester City as nothing short of a shambles. Even though Romero recently saw red for a reckless challenge on Casemiro, Scholes remains completely undeterred. In his eyes, that raw passion and emotional edge aren't liabilities, but rather the exact spark of fire that United's dressing room is currently missing. However, Romero is currently tied down to a contract until June 2029, pocketing wages estimated at around £165,000 a week. Having made his move from Atalanta permanent in 2022 for roughly £42.5 million, Spurs have now slapped a hefty price tag of between £70 million and £80 million on their defensive talisman. Huge news as Manchester United head to East London. Manchester United are set to travel to London for their 26th Premier League fixture against West Ham United. The Hammers are currently fighting tooth and nail to avoid the drop. However, in their last 5 outings, they have managed to secure 3 wins and suffered 2 defeats. This run of form has seen West Ham accumulate 23 points, sitting a mere 3 points behind 16th-placed Nottingham Forest. In this match, we shall discuss the players Man United must be wary of, as well as the West Ham personnel who are unavailable for this upcoming clash. Ahead of this crucial encounter against Manchester United, West Ham boss Nuno Espirito Santo has chosen to keep his cards close to his chest regarding the squad's fitness. Although he confirmed in his press conference that several players would miss out due to injury, Nuno firmly refused to disclose the names of those players, citing tactical confidentiality. He admitted that losing several mainstays is a bitter pill to swallow for the team, yet he remains reluctant to provide further information to the public or the opposition. So far, the only identified information refers to 2 primary names confirmed to be sidelined. In the goalkeeping department, Lukas Fabianski is reportedly still struggling to recover from a back injury sustained in early February 2026. Meanwhile, the Hammers' backline is certain to be hampered by the absence of Jean-Claire Todibo. The Frenchman must serve a match suspension following the red card he received in the clash against Chelsea, after being involved in an incident with João Pedro that was spotted by VAR. Nuno himself did not hide his disappointment over Todibo's reckless actions in the closing stages of that match. For him, losing a player as pivotal as Todibo amidst the team's efforts to maintain their comeback momentum is a massive blow. Despite the frustration, Nuno remains optimistic. He emphasized that as long as his lads can maintain the level of play they showed in the first half of the previous match, West Ham still stand a great chance of securing maximum points in the games to come. Despite the loss of Todibo in defense, Nuno Espirito Santo is predicted to rely on the team's collective spirit to stifle Manchester United's attacking aggression. The support from the London Stadium faithful is expected to act as the 12th man, capable of igniting the Hammers' spirits in their bid to distance themselves from the bottom 3. The quick counter-attacking strategy spearheaded by Somerville will remain the primary weapon, considering United's backline often finds it a struggle to deal with players possessing high acceleration. This match is not merely a quest for 3 points, but a testament to West Ham's consistency under Nuno Espirito Santo as they fight to climb away from the relegation zone. The atmosphere around East London is reaching a fever pitch as the supporters desperately hope for a massive result to boost their survival hopes. This fixture has historically produced some absolute crackers, and with both sides having so much at stake, it is expected to be a proper 6-pointer for the hosts. The tactical battle on the touchline will be just as intense, as the Hammers look to turn their home ground into a fortress against one of the league's heavyweights. Manchester United must be on high alert regarding West Ham's positive momentum as they battle to escape the relegation zone. Over the last 5 matches, one West Ham player, a Dutch left-winger, has truly stolen the limelight. Crescencio Somerville. The 24-year-old has been instrumental in West Ham's last 6 matches, bagging 5 goals and providing 2 assists. His vital contribution has seen him play every single minute until the final whistle. He even clocked a full 120 minutes during the FA Cup tie against Queen's Park Rangers. This is exactly what Man United must watch out for, particularly on their right flank, which is guarded by Diogo Dalot. The manager, Nuno Espirito Santo, has heaped praise on Crescencio Somerville, regarding him as a winger who is developing rapidly and adapting superbly to life at West Ham. Nuno lauded Somerville's pace, flair, and work ethic, believing he will be a key player who makes the difference in the future. Somerville is showing strong signs of progression and is settling in well, reflecting a team that is on the up. He is absolutely delighted with Somerville's output, especially concerning his speed, goal-scoring ability, and his knack for occupying the wide positions. Despite having a brief spell on the sidelines previously, Nuno praised Somerville's work rate and fitness, including his solid 90-minute performances of late. On the other hand, Manchester United arrive with grand ambitions to continue their ascent towards the top of the table, so they will not allow West Ham to find their rhythm easily. Michael Carrick will undoubtedly have prepared a specific tactical plan to nullify the host's dangerous flanks, which are currently thriving through the contributions of Crescencio Somerville. Manchester United set sights on Bundesliga starlet. Manchester United are reportedly keeping a very close watch on Borussia Mönchengladbach's gifted young midfielder, Rocco Reitz. The 23-year-old German has been turning heads with a string of impressive performances in the Bundesliga this term, and the Red Devils' interest signals a clear intent to inject some fresh legs and youthful quality into the squad come the next transfer window. The word is that the Old Trafford hierarchy have put aside €40 million to secure Reitz's services at the end of the campaign. This move is seen as a key part of the club's long-term blueprint to bolster the engine room, with United viewing the midfielder as a top-tier investment who still has plenty of room to develop. Such a significant financial commitment suggests that the recruitment team is fully convinced he can handle the weight of the iconic red shirt. Securing his signature won't be a walk in the park, mind you. Reitz has been on the radar of several Premier League outfits for a while, including West Ham and Fulham. Even Manchester City were linked with a move for him back in 2024, which goes to show just how highly he is regarded by those at the top of the game. Beyond interest from these shores, he is also being chased by German heavyweights Borussia Dortmund and RB Leipzig, both of whom are famous for snapping up the Bundesliga's brightest starlets. However, United are said to be determined to win this particular scrap and hope to get a deal over the line in the coming months. The fierce competition for his signature is only likely to drive his valuation even higher as the summer window approaches. It is no secret that United are crying out for more quality in the middle of the park, and Reitz is considered the complete package for the modern game. He is a proper workhorse with a physical presence to match, known for his ability to control the tempo and provide a burst of energy when the team is in transition. His versatility allows him to sit deep and protect the back four or drive forward into the final third when the situation calls for it. His stats for the 2025-2026 season certainly back up the hype. By early February 2026, he had featured in 21 Bundesliga matches, racking up 1,794 minutes of football. While his game isn't just about goals, he has chipped in with 2 assists and maintained a solid passing accuracy of 76.4%, whilst winning his fair share of key duels in the thick of the action. These numbers paint a picture of a remarkably consistent performer who rarely has an off day in the heart of the pitch. The prospect of a move to Old Trafford would surely be a massive draw for the lad. Testing himself in the Premier League with one of the biggest clubs in world football is a huge career milestone, and it's believed Reitz is keen to prove his mettle at the highest level and challenge for major silverware. The ball is now firmly in Borussia Mönchengladbach's court as they weigh up whether €40 million is enough to let go of such a prized asset. At the same time, United's own battle to secure Champions League football will likely play a huge part in how much of a shout they have in landing him this summer. If he does make the switch, there is a real hope that under the right guidance, Reitz could be the man to help United climb back to the top of the mountain. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.